Hey guys, what's going on? As you can see, we got the Prius right here. As you've seen in the first clip, 2017 Toyota Prius. I do know firsthand it's going to take 0W20 oil change, oil and on this oil change, and these cars, you really only have to change the oil every 10,000 miles with it being a hybrid, because, well, as we know, a lot of us know, the gas motor isn't running all the time like it is in our regular everyday vehicles. It's got the electric motors to pull itself every now and again, you know. And so with that being said, whenever you're filling out a sticker on these, if you do it yourself or if you work at a shop or whatever the case may be, you want to put, you know, 10,000 miles on the oil change. And that's with any Prius. Now guys, when you're starting this process, as you can see, I've already pulled one screw out. Here's what it would look like. You know, there's 3 of them. One there, one there. Now you can either use a Phillips screwdriver, or you can use a 10mm socket or wrench or whatever you want. But those are what you need to take off these. Now, as you can see, when I peek in there, you can see the oil plug. So you got that plastic cover off. You know, as I showed you a second ago, the oil plug is right here, and the oil filter is right here. So, fairly simple. I don't know what that little thing is right here for. Looks like it might just be there to kind of keep it from spinning out, which is gonna make it hard taking it off, probably, but oh well. And what you'll need for the oil filter is this. It's not exactly sure how the sizes go on these. I've never known, so please don't murder me in the comments for that. But I know that it's, you know, generally a smaller one, but they go on there perfectly and they don't, you know, fall off. So I do know that that's what you need to take the oil filter off. Now, with our little tool here, I can give you guys a rough estimate on what size you need for the oil plug. Maybe. Actually, that fits perfectly, and it is, you won't be able to see it. It is a 14mm, and I know, I'm pretty sure you can't see that, but maybe if I turn it a little bit, 14 right there. Now while that's draining, for all you guys that are going to try to do this at home on the ground or whatever the case may be, if it's possible, I know we do it here at the shop, and I know most shops will do it, at least if you ask them anyway, but ours comes standard. You want to check the air in the tires. So that's what I'm fixing to do here. It's always good, especially this time of year, which right now it's, you know, November, and it's getting close to the end of November, so you know it's cold outside and whatnot. So with that being said, I'm going to check the air in the tires, and then we're going to get on with this service here. It seems kind of, I just want to let you guys know this is my first oil change on a 2017 Prius. So, I mean, I'm familiar with the Prius, and so far it hasn't been any different, other than how you take off the plastic piece to get to the oil plug and the oil filter. But other than that, it hasn't been really different so far. So if you've had a Prius before and then you traded up and got this one, it won't be hard for you, especially if you've done it before on your own. So that's something that you can look forward to if you're thinking about getting a new one, trading up for yours, or if you just want to get a Prius because they get, you know, 50 miles to the gallon or whatever these things get. So if I seem kind of iffy on some stuff, guys, I have a list that the owner of the vehicle has provided me to go over some stuff on the vehicle, because it has 9,842 miles. and he's got a bunch of stuff that he wants to go over on it. So I'm making sure I'm going over all that stuff. So if the video seems kind of like, it feels like I'm iffy about stuff, I kind of am, but I still, like I said, I'm familiar with the Prius. I'm just kind of trying to learn if there's anything new about the 17 model versus older models. Alright guys, so after you get your oil filter out, obviously this being the old one, this being the new one, 27064 I believe is what it says, yep, Napa filter. All we have is Napa filter, so I can't cross-reference that for anything else, so I do apologize about that, but this is really simple. You just pull this out like that, and you want to go ahead and drain anything that could still be in here. Just kind of shake it out in the trash can real good, and then you can get you a little screwdriver or whatever you want to get in here like this. Just like that. And then you open this up. Alright guys, so after looking at the book, before I went ahead and looked at it before I dropped it down, but like I said in the beginning of the video, it's going to take 0W20 oil, and it's going to take 4.5 quarts. So if that's going to be it for you, then thank you for joining in, and 4.5 quarts. If you're staying with us, thank you for staying, and I'll drop the car down and we'll continue checking stuff under the hood. And here's the engine, and all the little battery packs and everything. Here's the old air filter. You pull these off to check it. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know, whatever it is, it's good for now. Always check everything. That is obvious. That's going to be your engine coolant right there. That might also be what that is. I don't know why they'd have two bottles. I'm not exactly sure. If you guys know, put in the comments below. See what you can come up with. Windshield washer fluid, obviously, we always fill that up. You know, make sure your guys' batteries are good, especially going into the winter months. Fuse and relay box, as you can see, for some reason, if you need to check that. There's put the oil in. Realistically, that's pretty much all you got under the hood of these guys. I mean, brake fluid. You got to pull this off, as you can see. Pull that off and you can check it, which it's almost maxed out, so I don't have to worry about it. But that's going to do it for this upload, guys. If you did enjoy, you know, as always, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up and share to your friends and everything. And that was a service for a 2017 Toyota Prius. Have a good day.